Okay, and then also just remember, it's just for fun, something about that 2 minutes, just so sharing with all of you as well. One of my things on my list to do tomorrow to do my success list is to create that 2 minute formula. I'm creating quite a lot of scripts because I'm marketing so many different courses coming up. And one of the things Nadia, who does my tech, and Patricia does my social media, has said they want more videos and less pictures because I don't like to read. I like to press play and listen. So I'm going to be doing that 2 minute pitch in a 60-second reel. And because I've got so many different things I'm marketing with, that's exactly how I'm going to be doing it and working on that tomorrow. So I'm very excited. I'm like, okay, so all my different courses and I'm prepping that. So what's great is you can take everything you do and create little ones and just pitch it out there. Okay, that's enough about me. Hi, Sanel.
Morning, morning. Hello,
Morning,
ladies.
morning.
I missed you guys so much.
I missed you guys so much too. Um, Sanel, are you going to be doing your pitch today?
No,
I, for love and support.
I am, and just because I missed you all so much.
Oh, we missed you too. We missed you too. All right, Lynette, I'm going to pin you to the screen. I absolutely love your background. It's incredible. Incredible. So, all right, just have fun. Most important, just have fun. I'm just quickly going to, and like Jennifer said, you have been incredible. You have grown so much. Just have fun. All right. So, Lynette, tell us about you.
Okay. So, there's a quote by Steve Jobs that says, "You can't connect the dots moving forward. You can only connect the dots moving backwards. But you need to trust that the dots in the future will connect." Looking back on my own life, my journey didn't follow a straight line. My name is Lynette Siebert. I'm a graphic designer with many years of experience, award-winning projects, and working with many highly talented people. I also had the opportunity to run the graphic design department at the Ruth Prowse Art College in Cape Town, teaching first, second, and third years. Alongside design, food has always been my constant in my life. From working in a bakery in Nazareth to assisting a head chef at a private school in Surrey to completing a patisserie course in Cape Town. These two worlds have always lived side by side until one day, while working on a very frustrating graphic design job, it suddenly made me stop, pause, reevaluate my life, and to make the final decision to combine my two passions, graphic packaging design and pastry. I now handcraft traditional shortbread in small batches. They're not your typical blocks in a box. Both the biscuit and the packaging have been designed, and they making them the perfect thank you treat for everyone. And the best part is they already look gift wrapped. I'm Lynette, and if you'd like to follow me on Facebook and Instagram, where I will be sharing other shortbread packaging designs for special occasions, new flavors, stockists, and possibly a whole range of other handmade treats like fudge and Florentine biscuits. That will all be on the line this year. So thank you to everyone. Thank you for being part of my journey. And thank you, Nikki, for giving me the tools to start feeling confident. Thank you.
Oh, well done. Well done. How do you feel?
Yeah, I'm relieved that I've come this far.
So incredibly well. So incredibly well. I loved your story about sharing it as well. You at no stage did I feel like, okay, hurry up now. At no stage that I was like, when's she gonna stop? Nothing. So on that, two questions I want to ask. Were you reading? Was there any notes there to help you guide you?
I did have it there for in case, and I did feel sometimes I did go a little bit blank, and then I knew where to look, and then it was just one word that then
Perfect.
made me go on again.
Fantastic.
Oh,
Fantastic. So on that, as I'm going to give constructive
yeah,
criticism. Firstly, it was 3 minutes, which if you're doing a little video, that's we say 2 minutes because a lot of people don't even 1 minute. I watch my son watching a video. Most people do 10 seconds and they're in or out. But if it's captivating, they stay. Yours was captivating. I feel, and it was a story. It was a story journal for me. You were taking me on a story about yourself. I feel that if sometimes you spoke a little slowly, but I could feel your passion with what you were sharing. Um, I think if you take that, maybe at the end, I would just be like, some of the parts at the end, like connect with me on Facebook, LinkedIn. I've got some exciting things coming up, like some fudge, Florentines, and more. You want to hang out, like you want to follow me, right? So some parts of it, I would just come back and rewatch that, and some parts look at how could you speed up a few pieces, and the other part, your pace was beautiful. Really, really, like there was nothing. Honestly, I was loving. I love your dots. I love that's not who I am. I love your story around it. Um, if you're doing this for camera, just to make sure, if you can take your glasses off, take your glasses off. If you can't, then don't. But if you're doing this for camera, so if I had to take this and clip it for you, you weren't looking at the camera, directly into the camera. So it was like you were looking there so it's maybe you were looking at us as opposed to directly in the camera. So again, so what I would do is, if you can, pick up your phone today, you look the part, you look absolutely gorgeous, find a solid wall behind you or something, have a box with you, take off your glasses. And even if I said to you, now I'm doing all my scripts tomorrow, and I'm going to go get my hair done. I'm going to do makeup. Hello, what's wrong? Sorry. Where's your charger? There we go.
Okay, bye.
Thank you. Bye. I would say that in your mindset of where you are now, go and record it. Even pick up your phone, put a photograph of someone there, and practice now. So doing this when I'm saying to you, that's where I was going when Glenn walked in, is that I'm doing all my scripts tomorrow. I'm going to have a day that I'm going to smash all my recordings out. So I'll make sure my hair's done, my makeup's done. I am not going to be able to study all of them. So I am going to use that, what's it? Oracle, where I put the words here, because I'm not going to study 10 different scripts, but I want to record it all in a day. So even if you take it and it's just screening through your screen, you know it, so you don't have to. But you can have a couple of words there. And even if you put a stick-it note, which might be easier. So if you said you had a couple of words, put a stick-it note there, not covering your camera, with a couple of words. So you're not looking at yourself, but it can just help you with your flow. I would honestly say to you, pick up your phone, do it today, and send it to me. Because what you did now was excellent, but the more you practice, the more comfortable you're going to get. But your words were great. I would just look at where can you pick up speed a little. You didn't, I think at one stage you just did this, like where you were like almost, but you know what? That's okay, because you're human. It's not like, oh, she touched the neck. You're human. You make it so relatable. So I love that. I'd love feedback from anyone else. Yes, go ahead, Lynette.
Because I did feel when we did those recordings for you, which I sent every now and then, I found that easier looking, because I'd hold my camera and I'd do it. That I found that easier than doing today's one. It's a big one today.
Well, I want to say that because talking in front of a group of people that you know have done the same course, you know what they're looking for, you know what they're going to judge, you know, all of that is very different, right? Generally, if you're going to go stand at a networking function and do something, nobody knows. We know because we've worked with you on this course. I must tell you, when I go to a networking function and Jennifer and Brenda are there because they've done my course, and anyone who's done my course, then I'm like, oh crap, I better do this right. Now more and more people are there, and I'm like, oh, I better not screw this up because they're watching me. However, I screw it up all the time, you know, and it's okay. Like, again, you just embrace who you are because people love you for you. That's it.
Mm.
You should be very proud.
Yeah. I also just want to say
Agree.
to Lynette, you know what was so brilliant is when you could see she was trying to figure out the words, but she remained calm. I don't know
Yes.
if it was like a duck with the little feet going, but you were calm. And we were all waiting to hear, not to waiting to see what you're going to do. We were waiting to hear what you
Yeah.
had to say. It was lovely.
Thank you.
Oh, so I loved your story. I thought it just made you so real. Do you know what I like? And even like, I didn't worry about this at all. To me, that actually enhanced the whole humanness of you. And one thing I want to say is that from when you first started, your posture used to be like this. Okay. Now look at you. You're sitting straight up in that. And it's easy also, like for me, Nikki's on the left of my screen. So I tend to gravitate to her when I'm talking as opposed to into the camera lens. It's a habit. So that's something that I need to correct if I'm doing. But I think it's when you're doing it for yourself and there's nobody, like you say, nobody else watching. And remember, most 99% of people don't know as much as you do about your subject matter. You're going to come across more confident and that as well, and knowledgeable too. So well done. Seriously.
I absolutely, and I think your visual aspects of what you have, because you have a product. So it's not your average, you know, block in a box. This is what I'm showing somebody the packaging. I see the value of what firstly, I've tasted it. Secondly, I've seen it and felt it and touched it. I've ordered for my mom's birthday next week. So I was like, I want it. For me, it's not even a price factor. It's like, I want it because it's beautiful. In fact, I want a couple. So looking at that, that's what we need to say is just, you can share that on a camera because you got the product. A lot of us are selling a service, which is people then buying you selling you and a product, right? So even if I go, well, not that they will, but even if somebody goes, well, it doesn't matter about you, I just want the shortbread. Whereas for us, it's like they need us. You know, we don't have a product. So I think the fact, firstly, they will want you because you see the likable and your passion just seeps through there. You also give credibility of working, you know, where you've worked in the different places. Love it. Absolutely love it. So can I challenge you to do a video today?
Yeah, and then I might do it. I'll pop in a biscuit box or something. Yeah, I'll do it.
And then pop it on the group. Pop it on the group. Love it. Thank you.
Okay.
Do you want to do your 60 seconds or you're happy with that? Were you happy with your 2 minutes? Do you want, yes?
No, I'm happy with this.
Okay. Well, you did incredibly well. Well done. Well done.
Thank you.
Perfect. Jennifer. But yeah, sorry, just also going to touching your neck. It's real. You know, I have often, even in my public speaking world, so my one coach was a South African guy, was very pedantic. If you messed up, you start again. If you touch yourself, you mess up. If you touch your hair, you start again. It has to be perfection. You have to look in the camera. And I remember when I started with him, when I go back and look at a few of my recordings, I actually didn't look like me or sound like me. I sounded robotic. And when I go back to when I started, what I learned from him, same as you saying the Public Speaker Association, Debbie, looking at working with different people. And over the years, I've worked with quite a lot of different coaches. Real is so much better than, hi, my name's Lynette. And let me tell you my story. People just switch off. Whereas that, I was captivated. Very, very important. So for me, I always say, even in my public speaking world, touch your neck. If you need a note, take a note. If you need to cry, cry. Like I'm very much about rather be real than robotic. So I had to unlearn a lot and relearn different. So perfect. All right, Miss Jennifer. Are you said you're doing your 2 minutes.
Yes, and I'm just doing my pose quickly. You know,
Okay, hold
after
on.
Lynette, I mean,